Hello, welcome to your learning channel. Today I have come up with lesson of collective nouns today. So let's learn collective nouns in English. A shrewdness of apes, a herd of asses, pass of asses, a seat of badgers, a sloth of bears, a sleuth of bears, a hive of bees, a swarm of bees, a drift of bees, a bike of bees, a flock of birds, a flight of birds, a parcel of birds, a pod of birds, fleet of birds, dissimulation of small birds, a voliere of birds, a sounder of wild boar, a blush of boys, a herd of buffalo, gang of buffalo, a clouder of cats, a glaring of cats, a doubt of wildcats, destruction of wildcats, a herd of cattle, drove of cattle, drift of cattle, mob of cattle, brood of chickens, clutch of chickens, peep of chickens, a chattering of coughs, clattering of coughs, a drink shop of cobblers, a rag of colts, rack of colts, a hastiness of cooks, a covert of coots, a herd of cranes, a litter of cubs, a herd of curlew, a cowardice of curs, a herd of deer, a mob of deer, a pack of dogs, a kennel of dogs, a strip of dotterel, a flight of doves, dole of doves, prettiness of doves, a raft of ducks, bunch of ducks, paddling of ducks on water, a team of wild ducks in flight, a fling of dunlins, a herd of elephants, a herd of elk, a gang of elk, a business of ferrets, a chirm of finches, a shoal of fish, a run of fish in motion, a cloud of flies, a stalk of foresters, a skulk of foxes, a gaggle, a gaggle, or a skein of geese, a team of geese, veg of geese, a herd of giraffes, a flock of goats, a herd of goats, a trip of goats, a pack of grouse, a covey of grouse, a husk of hares, down of hares, a cast of hawks let fly, an observance of hermits. Here you have remaining other. An observance of hermits, a siege of herons, a stud of horses, a harass of horses, a team of horses, a kennel of hounds, a pack of hounds, a cry of hounds, a mute of hounds, a flight of insects, a swarm of insects, a mob of kangaroos, a troop of kangaroos, a kindle of kittens, a bevy of ladies. Here we have another list of collective nouns. A desert of lapwing, an exaltation of larks, a bevy of larks, a leap of leopards, a pride of lions, a tiding of magpies, a sword of mallard, a suit of mallard, a riches of martins, a faith of merchants, a labor of moles, a troop of monkeys, a baron of mules, a watch of nightingales, a superfluity of nuns, a covey of partridges, a muster of peacocks, a malapertness of paddlers, a rookery of penguins, a head of pheasants, a neigh of pheasants, a kit of pigeons flying together, a herd of pigs, a stand of flowers, a wing of flowers, a congregation of flowers, a rush of poachers, a flight of poachers, a herd of porpoises, a pod of porpoises, a school of porpoises, a pity of prisoners, a covey of ptarmigan, a litter of pups, a bevy of quail, a drift of quail, a string of racehorses, an unkindness of ravens, a bevy of rose deer, a parliament of rooks, a building of rooks, a hill of ruffs, a herd of seals, a rookery of seals, a pod of seals, a flock of sheep, a herd of sheep, a drift of sheep, a trip of sheep. It has so many collective nouns with one sheep only. A doping of sheldrake, a doping of sheldrake, a wisp of snipe, a walk of snipe, a host of sparrows, a murmuration of starlings, a flight of swallows, a game of swans, a herd of swans, a wage of swans in the air, a herd of swine, a sounder of tame swine, a drift of wild swine, a glozing of taverners, a glozing of taverners, a spring of teal, a bunch of waterfowl, a knob of waterfowl, a school of whales, a herd of whales, a game of whales, a pod of whales, a grind of bottle-nosed whales, a company of vision, a trip of vision, a bunch of wildfowl, a trip of wildfowl, a plump of wildfowl, a knob of wildfowl, a pack of wolves, a rout of wolves, a gaggle of women, a fall of woodcock, a herd of wrens. Okay, thank you. Talk soon.